Some excitement everywhere in Ghana, and that's because we know in 2022 a lot of exciting things are happening, and one of such things is a great event that is coming up in London, O2 Indigo. I'm talking about KiDi Kuami Eugene live in concert, and I believe that it is an opportunity for those of you who have been looking for it, those of you who have talked about it, how to project the Ghanaian music industry. Well, I believe that they have a lot to say about it. They've read, they have seen, we've all talked about it. KiDi here, Kuami Eugene here, and this is my first time having the two on my set.
I like music, a whole lot of mercy. Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody go feel love you like I do. Damn it, dog with yeah. And they talk say you do me juju. The way I love you now. Nobody go feel love you like I do. Damn it, dog with yeah. And they talk say you do me juju. That's whatever go happen there. Oh yeah, man. Me never wanna go. Oh yeah, man. Never go happen there. Oh yeah, man. Me never wanna go. Oh yeah, man. Give me my alumbo. Oh yeah, man. Me never wanna go. Oh yeah, man. Never show. Make sure what do I bring you now. Check it out, yo. And I go love you even though they hate you. My mommy don't even see you now. Check it out, yo. Them say you do me like mumu. I don't know what to knock do. I be your Scooby Doo sugar.
Hello guys.
Hi.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you. You know, I'm actually excited. You know why?
Why?
Sometimes it feels like my interviews I've had with you two has not brought something really good for me. So to have the two of you here, it feels good because I know there's
It's been fun. It's all fun. It's always fun.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to hear. Touch It, and of course, Dollar on You. And these are great songs that a lot of us just can't help ourselves when we hear the tunes drop. Now, I know COVID came at a time where we all did not expect it. And you all had plans. You had tours to go. I remember you had your African tour. You also had your other projects you were also doing. But unfortunately, all of this couldn't happen. And for your fans across the world, they were looking forward to seeing you. I'll start with you, KiDi. How does it feel knowing that all of this is over and now you get to do everything you want to do? Does it feel like you've lost some way somehow, maybe something at that time, considering the fact that it's all been pushed to this time?
Well, first of all of it isn't over. we're still battling, you know, everything happening. But one thing I've come to learn growing up is that everything happens for a reason, you know. If it's happening now, it means by divine intervention, it was meant to happen now, you get me? So I'm not so much worried about time that has passed and what happened. And yes, it happened and we're all not ready for it and we had to find a way to adjust and, you know. But if it's happening now, like I said, it means this is the time that is actually meant to happen. So I'm excited about everything. Yeah.
Kwame, over to you. I know that, did it affect you? I mean...
A little bit, actually, yeah. Because, I mean, I had plans. And you know how much I love to perform. So having an African tour was actually part of the plans to, I mean, step up my
career to another level, but it didn't happen because of the pandemic. But then again, it's normal. It's part of the job. I mean, sometimes you need to accept some.
Is it still on the plate?
Some ups and downs. It definitely comes sometimes. So
yeah,
it's normal, and I'm still you are still moving on. So yeah,
but it's still on the plate.
Of course, if the opportunity comes to do it, because the only problem is when everything was, I think, a bit calm. Then I have a new EP out there. That is the Afro High Life EP that I need to focus on as well. That's why I couldn't go back to do the African tour. But then again, surely, as again we started to do concerts here, we'll go back to it. Yeah.
2021 has been a good one. It's had its up and downs. It's had its issues here and there. What would be your highest moments? What would be your lowest moments in 2021?
So in 2021, the lowest moment is still the fact that there is still COVID, you know, because no matter how we look at it, it still limits a lot of things, you know. Although outside is quite open, we get to perform again, we get to travel, but still there is always, like, you know, certain things that are pulling you back, rules from other countries. Oh, you can't go here, 14 days, you know. It's all still a thing going on, and for me it's still a low point, because I wish we could just get up and say, listen, today we day here, from here we go here, perform here, shoot here. But you know, because of all these restrictions. And the highest points, me, as I always talk as a human before as an artist, my highest point as a human is the fact that I still have life and I'm still strong. And obviously my works are speaking for itself, doing amazing, taking global domination worldwide. Everybody's dancing to Shut Up and Bend Over, and as an artist it makes me so happy, you know.
A little bird whispered to me that I should ask this.
Little bird, yes. Little bird.
But did anything awards the VGMA, did it affect you in any way?
Oh,
one would have thought that would have probably broken you.
You lie. I've had trolling experience before I even became an artist, you know. I remember my first ever VGMA that I went to, the suit I wore, what Twitter did to me. So I know how these things go, VGMA. I know though somebody has to be the scapegoat some way, somehow. And when it happened, I think I set myself up, you know, with saying that I'll be back. And I expected everything to happen the way it happened. So it's good that you accept all these things with grace. You know, and like I keep saying, awards is nice. As about top bread, the butter can wear bread, but without butter, the bread is still enjoyable. You get me? So it's like, I bought ni buy, I mean, and bounce. It is what it is. Life goes on, you know.
Okay. Kwame, your highest and your lowest moment.
Okay, butter bread goes with butter. So without butter bread is not nice.
Okay.
Okay, so my lowest moment, I still say COVID, because I mean, like I was saying, I stopped a lot of things. But my highest moment, I would still say the blessing of still having a number of people still listening to me after 4 years doing this thing. Because it wasn't easy. I keep saying this all the time. I came from somewhere I never envisioned getting to this level. So being in the game, being in the limelight for 4 years, and I'm still having a lot of people listening to me, and every single that I drop, everybody banker, wherever I pass, I think it's what I would say my highest moment. It's a blessing for me. So yeah, that's it for me.
No lowest moment?
Child, this is the year I've had a lot of amazing gifts. I've been gifted a Range Rover, like I've had a lot of endorsement deals and contracts. So if this is low, I don't know what's high. So besides COVID, like I said, besides COVID, it's been a smooth journey, and I give glory to God.
You have had a song that, like, you both have a song that it's like when this song drops, it's like we all go crazy. And I believe that it is a song that we're all looking forward to hearing at the O2 Indigo. Now we are going to zoom into the main concert, because I mean that's what we're going to be talking about in the next weeks before the 7th of March. And I know that we all want to hear everything about KiDi Kuami Eugene live in concert in London. Now you have Dollar on You. It's not just, in fact there are so many of them, but Dollar on You there's some electric beat about Dollar on You. Kwame, your fans, UK, across the world. First of all, let me ask about this whole event. I know that it's something that has been in the process, has been cooking till now. The two of you as artists collaborating, huge brands collaborating or coming together to put up a concert like this. What have you been thinking? What has been going through your mind? How does it feel?
Okay, it feels great, but I've been thinking about the journey so far, because me, I saw as when we were coming up, when we used to, I mean, play one song at the show and that's it. Yeah, when we were only invited at, I mean, really, really minor shows, like, yeah, come and play one song and go away. Like, yeah, to we having our own concerts at the O2 Indigo, it's special. It's something, it's I don't know how to put it, but it's special because to be able to do that, it means you're being accepted somewhere and you're being loved and your music is actually being listened to. And to say as an artist, to have this is what everybody is seeking for. That is what everybody we yearn for. That's what we are all fighting for. To be listened to and to have the opportunity to put your tickets out there and people go like, okay, let's go and buy, sit down and enjoy these guys. This is the blessing every musician is asking for. So if we have it, we just have to be thankful. So I'm super excited about this, like I say all the time.
KiDi, you're happy too?
Of course. It just shows growth, you know. Like you said, we've gone at the days. Me, 2017, co-stage, I had only 2 songs. I had only 2 songs. I had only Say You Love Me and Odo. So when I play Say You Love Me half, then the Bible school started again, then it becomes 2 songs. When I get to Odo, then I'll play Odo reggae, Odo hip hop.
Yeah, but because you like that, you remember Angela time.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
But right now, we can literally be on stage for an hour and to come together to put Ghana out there. You know, this is a time. We all keep saying that, Charlie, Ghanaians, let's do this, let's do that, you know. And we're making a step towards positivity, a step towards promoting Ghana and, you know, showing that Ghana boys will not sleep, you know, we're here to work, we're here to perform. And like I said, for somebody to take their hard-earned money that I'm going to buy ticket to go and, because March is cold, very cold. Them to wear their jackets and leave their houses, bring their whole families, and listen, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and I'm excited, and I'm really looking. If you talk to my team, you tell me I'm pumped about this show. Like I am pumped about it. Charlie, fire near the bano. I just say I'm very fast.
These are major shows, and I'm excited. Now, I'm not going to limit it to talking to you or just you, but I'm just going to make it conversational. I know when I come in between the two of you, or should I say I'm in the middle of the industry, it's all about unity. But that thing where we always think that it has to be an individual to go to Indigo or an event to make Ghana proud. You two are doing something different. That unity bit in the industry. Why? I'm wondering why it was something that was never done. But you two, with your individual brands, have decided to do this. I'm opening it up as a conversation because it's something that has been talked about in the industry. People talk about it. People said nobody can fill the O2 Arena from Ghana. And I'm sure
it's one person that said it. It's just one person that said it. Please, not people. Because I believe, I believe in the power of the tongue. I believe in manifesting things. I want ice cream. If I don't do anything to acquire the ice cream, I'll be here. There will be no, you see. I keep saying that I hate comparison, I hate it, but sometimes we have to use it to tell the cancer. If you look at other countries, right, if it's just one artist who is big from that country is not going anywhere. Because you bought one country now, but the fact that they move in numbers, you bought one country now, all of them there. It adds to the growth of the country. But Ghana, if we want to do, I want to be the first to, I want to be the only one to, I want to be the youngest. Numbers are disadvantaged already. That's what I say. So all we can do is come together, work together. Charlie, when we all become big, you can decide that okay, me they say. But as we're all now coming, we need to learn from what the others are doing right. Instead of fighting,
and I think
pick the good things from it.
It needs to be done. Somebody has to do it. Maybe it would have taken, some time, but it needed to be done. We can't just sit there and hope that if not as somebody will do it, Charlie, we will be people. So once it's been able to be, some people are doing it. We've been in London to support other Nigerian acts before. We were backstage at Mayor Kohn's concert. It was an amazing. We were talking about, wow, when are we having ours? And we were having plans actually. We will have something like this, and we saw how much most of the Nigerians were backstage trying to gas the guy that, wow, this is amazing. And I remember I saved a video on Instagram of Shopsido, if you know Shopsido.
Yeah.
After CK's performance on Wizkid's concert, and they were all like, yeah, we are waiting for your concert. And I was back like, wow.